What is going on, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday. I hope you guys been attacking it this past week. Been really just applying your energy, your enthusiasm, your passion, and getting one step closer to your goals, your dreams, your visions, and your desires. But my job today in this video is to help you see life in a different perspective. But disclaimer, for those who are stubborn, for those who are closed-minded, for those who think that they know everything in the world, I encourage you to just close out of this window and not watch this video. Why? Because you're wasting your time, and we always say time is your most valuable asset, right? And you might be a little offended from the information that I want to share you. But for those who are hungry to learn how to have a better life, like how I was 4.5 years ago, who are hungry for some information to hopefully change your life in a positive way, I encourage you to just watch this video, be laser focused. Don't get distracted by whatever's going around in your life right now. Really just be laser focused within these next couple of minutes I have with you, okay? So when I was 19 years old, I went to college, and on the side of that, I started my own part-time business. And that's when I really just got surrounded myself with very successful people, successful entrepreneurs who really poured in their time, poured in their wisdom in me, and really helping me see life in a different way, right? But when I got started in business, see, I didn't really surround myself with very influential people, with very wealthy people who are very successful at what they're doing. So I had this already conditioned mind. So going into the business, I thought to myself, like, wow, that money that you're making, I cannot make that money. That's like impossible. That sounds really hard. Whatever you're doing, that's freaking hard, right? That looks impossible and not even attainable, right? Because that's the type of mind that I was conditioned to. I didn't really see life in a different way. But here's what he said to me. He said, Rafi, don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. See, anything that you want in life, anything that you want great in life, Rafi, is going to be hard. Because if everything were easy, everyone would have it. So you're going to have to go through all these hardships. You're going to have to go through all these challenges to have a better life. So instead of using your energy and using your time and wishing it was easier, ask yourself the question of, what can I do every single day to make me better, to help the tasks that I'm going to have to go ahead and accomplish in a less difficult manner, and just start bettering myself. He said, don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. See, Rafi, it's not about having less problems, right? It's inevitable. You're going to have to go through problems. You're going to have to go through mistakes. You're going to have to go through failures to get where you want to be. Instead of using your energy and using your time and focusing on, oh, I wish there was less problems, start focusing your time and energy and finding your skill set and starting to master your skill set. Start mastering yourself, right? And what you need to do to be able to get where you have to be. See, and he said, don't wish for less challenges, wish for more wisdom. And see, here's the same, I guess, concept amongst those three statements. What it goes back towards is us. Really, he shared with me that everything that I want in life, I have to be personally responsible for. I got to be personally better every single day. I got to keep growing every single day. See, he shared, in life, there's so many people. I'm sure you know people that complain about their situation, and they complain about the government, they complain about the economy, they complain about their job, their leadership, their peers, their family, their spouses, their kids, or whatever. They complain about those different types of things, saying that those are the reasons why they're not where they are in life. I'm sure you know those people, and you might even say to yourself, maybe I'm that type of person, because that's the type of person I was, right? I would always complain. Like, I wish it was easier. I wish it was less challenging to get where I want to be, right? But instead, you got to really just work on yourself. Because at the end of the day, we can't control whatever goes around in our life. There's some things that we are not in control of. But what we are always in control of is ourselves. We are in control of our emotions. We're in control of how we react to what life throws at us. So what we got to be really focused on is mastering ourselves. And that's what I got really passionate about, learning about myself. Really got passionate about self-mastery. and being able to teach these types of principles that really help me see life in a different way. See, back when I was 19 years old too, getting started, my motivation, my goals were very different. I was very materialistic. I wanted the nicest cars, the nicest clothes, the freaking awesome watches and all that stuff, right? I was like, oh, this is cool. So I'll go to a mall and try to just get my vision right. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to this watch store. I'm gonna look at this watch. Do I want this watch? I look at this price tag. Damn, for real, 5 figures for this watch. Why does it have to be so expensive, yo? Why? Like, how are they gonna be able to make business if their prices are this much? Why is this all expensive? And this is what my mentor shared with me, which really got me thinking. He said, Rafi, nothing in life is expensive. You're just broke and you can't afford it. And I'm like, oh heck no. He did not just go there. Like, who are you to say that to me? And I was kind of thinking to myself, wait, this dude's a multimillionaire. He's a very successful entrepreneur. I'm sure he has the credibility to say that to me, right? I'm not where I want to be. So he really just, he said that to me, and I was offended at first, but then it got me thinking. I'm like, nothing's expensive in life. It's just that I can't afford it. So instead of using my energy and saying, oh, this is expensive, all this, and avoiding all that stuff, I started asking myself questions. What can I do to set myself up to start affording these type of lifestyles? What can I do to set myself up for success? What can I do to help myself financially, right? And that's where it is. That's where it always comes down to. To really just stop using our energy, stop using our time, and all this stuff, and complaining about and trying to control things that are going on around us, and start really just bettering ourselves. So what I really want you to get out of this video is to take personal responsibility for your lives. And stop complaining. Stop thinking that whatever's going on in your life is the reason why you're at where you're at in your life right now. See, I've always heard when you grow up broke, that's probably not your fault. But when you die broke, that is 100% your fault. And I'm not talking about money, like monetary wise, your financial situation. That's just one aspect. But we're talking about being broke in your life experiences, being broke with what you did with your time, being broke with the type of relationships that you'll be able to cultivate with different types of people. That's what you got to be personally responsible for, and stop complaining about the recession and all this stuff, that you're not where you're at. You don't have a job because there's a recession, because there's no job security and blah, blah, blah. And really start working on yourself and being personally responsible that, hey, I am the reason this type of life that I'm living right now is because of me. I'm the reason. And what I'm going to do right now, what I'm going to do every single day to be able to grow myself, to help me grow that skill set, to help me grow that type of education, to help me grow that knowledge that I need to become better and to help me get where I need to be in life. So with that being said, being personally responsible for your life, continue to grow, continue to seek out the information, because whatever you want in life, you can have. It just takes hard work, it takes effort, it takes you to do things that many people are not willing to do. So go ahead and apply yourself. You deserve an awesome life. Let's go ahead and take on this next week in a big, big way. Let's go, y'all. Woo!